won't get these joints out here. I got money, so they put it in the bag. I'm pulling off all the tags and pulling off in the Jag. Fuck being broke, cause broke niggas is mad. Get a job with your broke ass and get it out the hoe's ass. I go fast when I'm riding through the city lights. I'm from the Bay, West Coast, with your city like new nice fresh jeans and a snapback.
Hey tribe, welcome back to my channel. I'm a vibe, you a vibe, we should vibe, so you should what? You should like, comment, share, and subscribe, but only if you want to, only if you want to, only if you want to. If you're watching, that's really all I appreciate. Everything else is extra, and if you do so, I greatly appreciate it. If you want that extra juicy tea, go ahead and click the link down in my description below to join my membership. If you want that extra juicy tea, a new video should be up or coming up sometime this week. I don't know what order I'm posting these videos, but if it's not up by Friday, be in my comments asking what a membership video, period. Let's jump into this video. So I just want to start this off by saying, get your ass up, put that shit on, get in the mirror, and tell yourself you're the baddest bitch, period. You see the outfit killing these, period. Y'all, I used to look a hot mess growing up. Now, for those periods of time, certain looks I did had was cute for, I guess, that time, but it could have been better if I had a little bit more guidance with my glow up. Okay, some of us don't naturally come out the womb and we just got that good fashion sense and we just look cute and we just know how to do our hair and we just know what to do that looks good on us. Some of us just, we have to glow up, and you know what, girl, that's okay. So I got a list, okay, and we're gonna go through the list, and then y'all, at the end, I'm gonna talk about my own personal glow up and show y'all pictures from like every year I possibly can, so y'all can literally see my glow up and how doing these things over the course of my time really helped me glow up and be where I am now in my glow up. Okay, because trust me, baby, I didn't went through it all. I'm 31, so I can really give y'all the nitty gritty and the real good tips. I know it's girlies out here in their early 20s, teens telling y'all how to glow up. It's cute and I like them videos, don't get me wrong, but I'm just, some of it just be seeming so superficial. Okay, let's get into my list on things you need to do to glow up. Number one, please be drinking your water. You got to take care of you on the inside. And I know it's hard, y'all, because I've been going through this period where I have not been drinking water as often as I should. Oh, get into the Nellies. And I think I've seen, if y'all was on my live last week, I did have these ones on, but this was the outfit this was intended for. I'm gonna put pictures up so y'all can see, because I don't think the camera is gonna focus. It's too much going on. But yeah, so they're gray with black design with green charms on it. So you see, silver jewelry, gray jewelry, green top, black shorts, and y'all should be seeing the whole outfit put together with my little gray purse and my heels on my community tab or on my Instagram. Okay, yeah. So yeah, drink that water, y'all. I be going through periods of time where it's just like I don't want to drink water. I be just having that sugar taste and I just be wanting a soda or a juice or just tea. And I be having to really sit back and force myself to drink that water because my skin starts reflecting that I'm not drinking water. And I feel like, especially in these hotter months, when I'm not drinking enough water, my sweat is more stinkier than regular. I'm just going to be straight up honest with y'all. When I'm drinking water often, a lot, when I'm sweating, it's not as stinky. I'm just gonna keep it real with you. So it's hot out here. You want your area to be smelling good. You want your body odor to be smelling good. Please work on drinking more water or enough water to where, you know, if you just smelling super musty all the time, girl, you may not be drinking enough water. Because I remember when I was a teenager, y'all, I used to be like, you know, my body odor wasn't the best. I wasn't drinking a lot of water. And when I started drinking more water, taking my vitamins, incorporating more fruits and vegetables into my diet, my body odor definitely got better. So that is a part of a glow up. I know sometimes, everybody just tell you get in the shower, wash your booty, and you gonna smell good. But sometimes the stuff you eating and drinking can be having you smelling, a little off, and you can't be at your glow up peak and your body odor is just not up to par. Another one, very important. Mind your mother and business. It's okay to be nosy. Everybody nosy. I'm nosy. I be in people's business from a distance. I'm not in no drama, no mess. If you putting your business out on the internet, I'm gonna go be nosy. Am I going to pry for information or go asking people for information to be messy, all in other people's business like that? No, I know it's so easy for us women to just be in people's business because we love the tea. But sometimes you got to mind your own business and focus on you and what you got going on, and do not be consumed by the drama and everything going on around you and on the internet, because you're distracting yourself from you and what you got going on. Sometimes you need to sit back and mind your own business. Sometimes you need to just get on the internet, scroll for a little bit, and you be like, you know what? Let me put the phone down. Let me do something that's going to benefit me getting to my goals. Okay. Because we got these phones and everybody's business is just so accessible that we get caught up in being in everybody's goddamn business all day, every day. Sometimes we need to stop it. And trust me, I get into my moods where I'm just stuck on my phone, just looking up tea, looking up drama. Ooh, they cheating on they nigga. Sometimes I be having to be like, Shayla, you need to mind your business. Focus. You got goals you're trying to reach and you're distracted on the internet and everybody else's business. Mind your goddamn business sometime. Okay? Another thing, ladies, work on your posture. Start looking up, like, I can put in like a little mini clips or something, or follow like massage therapist, my bestie, Massage by Mina. Follow her. She be giving really great tips and tricks on how to work on your posture. Y'all, I remember I used to slouch and be just slumped over so much, and I'm gonna post a picture, and I remember I posted this picture and this boy was like, why are you looking like that? I think he said, why are you slouching or something like that? And it was up until that moment where I realized like, your posture tells a lot about you. If you're always hunched over, slouching, a lot of people look at that as you're not confident in yourself. And confidence is key, you guys. I promise you. You want people to see you and stand out, and you walk in a room and you captivate people's attention. Your posture has a lot to do with it. Put them shoulders back and down. Okay. Hold that head up. Pull your body up. Stretch it out. Work on your posture. Now, I have a pull-up bar, y'all, and I use my pull-up bar to work on my posture. I do a lot of stretches with my arms and my body with my pull-up bar to help me with my posture. But there's a lot of good tips and tricks out there to help you work on your posture. Hold your head up. Stop slouching. You're going to have back and neck problems. I know we be on our phones like this all the time, but sometimes I be having to catch it, and I be having to sit up and hold my phone up. Where I'm not just bent over like this for hours scrolling on my phone. I need to sit up, hold that phone up. Because, baby, we don't want to get in our 40s and 50s and we slouch, we scrunch, we hurting. And a lot of people say when they get in their 30s that their bones be aching and they aching. You need to stretch. You need to work on your posture. We spend so much time, depending on how you work, in these same positions, and we're not stretching and working on our posture. I'm telling you, like this, I look like this. I look like, yes, I'm that girl. Work on that posture. Okay. Work on self-love. And I know this is in every glow up, but this is serious. You need to get your ass up, get in that mirror, and start saying you the baddest bitch. You are the baddest, because your world does revolve around you. You know that saying where they be like, the world don't revolve around you. Why don't? It's Each individual person is your world. It does revolve around you. You are the main character. What are you talking about? Yes, the world does revolve around me in my life. Who else is it going to revolve around? I'm so confused. If you're not the main character in your world, you need to fix that. You need to get up and start telling yourself, look, today is the day that I'm going to start change. I'm going to start loving myself more. I'm going to start saying more positive things to myself. I know a lot of times we wake up and the first thing on our mind, we complain about life is hard. This is that. It's just so easy to get up and do that. Stop doing that. Get up and be like, oh, I'm blessed. I woke up today. I got a roof over my head. I'm going to have a meal today, whether it's a big meal, small meal, whatever. I'm blessed. Think about where you came from and where you are now. Think about all the things that you went through and you got through and you still standing. Start looking at things in a more positive way. I just saw something that said, when you keep thinking about a problem, you're worshiping the problem. Why the hell are we going through life worshiping our problems more than the good? Because it's just so easy to think about all the bad and all the negative, and then you wondering why your life ain't glowing up and things around you is not getting better because you're so focused on the negative. You're thinking so much about the negative that you just got all this negativity just beaming down on you. We got to start thinking more positive. Trust me, I get in my moods as well, y'all. And I just be having to thank God I lost it all last year. At this time last year, I was packing up my old house. I was getting evicted and I had to move into my mama's house. I was staying with my mom. Me and my son had to leave our place of 10 years and go stay and sleep in my mama's bedroom floor. So I be having bad days. But I be having to be like, girl, do you know where you was last year at around this time, packing up your place, having to go live with your mama? So you better be blessed that you are where you are, okay? Because there's somebody out there who is doing worse than you, okay? So yeah, you got to work on that self-love and just start appreciating yourself a little bit more. Okay, next, very important. And look. I know, because trust me, this was like one of my number one hardest things stopping me from my glow up. You have to eliminate every single thing that makes you have doubt. Everything, people, things, items, anything. That relationship with that man who always talking about you, because a lot of times we be in relationships with our biggest hater. Every time you get dressed, who you think you is? Why you wearing that? Who you wearing that for? Get rid of them. Get rid of them. Because then that start creating doubt in your head. Making you feel like, damn, well, I can't get pretty. I can't look good. I can't feel good. I can't just want to be dressed up for me, for you. It got to be because of something or somebody else. It just can't be because I just like dressing like this and I like how I look like this. You got to stop. You got to start eliminating them type of people in your life. You cannot have that in your life. Look, y'all, this internet. Stop getting on the internet looking at people and how people live their lives. It's some of this shit is just not sustainable. You need to stop going to these pages because you can kind of control what you see and view on social media. The more you click on certain things, the more that stuff is going to pop up. So stop clicking on things that's making you have self-doubt. Stop clicking on these girls with the BBLs, living these perfect ass lives. Start looking at more regular people. I stopped clicking on a lot of these celebrity pages and these Instagram influencer girls, and I just started following more regular women. Start looking at average stuff on social media. So that's the kind of stuff I'm seeing, because we just be so consumed with this celebrity lifestyle that it can start making you can start feeling like you're not doing enough because you're not living those imaginary lifestyles a lot of these influencers portray online. Start just looking and following regular stuff and people on the internet, because you can control a lot of times what you are viewing and what's being accessible on your phone on social media. Okay, you really gotta, eliminate a lot of that stuff. And I know it's hard because you be like, oh, this is my fave, but sometimes your fave is making you not like yourself. I'm just saying, a lot of times more people are regular than these social media influencers and these celebrities. You're not going to walk outside and see what you see on the internet on a regular day in person. It's just not. No, you're not. I promise you. So you got to start eliminating things out of your life that is creating that self-doubt. That's people, family members. Because trust me, I got a story time I'm going to be telling soon about a family member that hated on me so bad, and it made me feel less than. And it was one of the reasons why I stayed in a toxic relationship longer than I really should have, because I wanted to prove a point. You gotta look, I don't care who it is. As long as it's not your kids or something, you gotta eliminate anybody in your life that's making you feel like they don't make you feel good. You cannot glow up and elevate in life if you got people around you who is not supporting you and making you feel good. But yeah, and this goes into like kind of what I was already saying. You got to stop idolizing these people on the internet. Who are they? Do these people pay your damn bills? How the hell are you idolizing somebody who cannot do nothing for you? The only person you should be idolizing is God and yourself, and maybe your mom and your dad, people who actually do things for you in real life. Stop idolizing these celebrities. When you broke and ain't got no money, when you starving and you hungry, can you call up your fave celebrity or influencer? No, they don't give a shit about you starving. They don't care. They're not starving. They're living their best life. Why are you idolizing people who cannot do anything for you? Now, I get it. I know for me, like I do story times, and a lot of people can relate to my story times, and it makes them feel good. I just consider myself a regular girl. I don't care how far or big my YouTube go. I'm always be a down to earth regular girl. We all on the same level. But I would never want nobody to idolize me. The only person that should be idolizing me in some type of way is my kid, because he's probably looking up to me. You know what I'm saying? Other than that, you should not idolize anybody. Idolize yourself and your progression in life. Okay, ladies, I gotta say it. You gotta stop putting men before yourself. Relationships, having a man, a husband, a boyfriend, we a lot of times as women, we put that before ourselves. And a lot of times you will stop your life to please a guy, and then you stunt your growth in life. You can't glow up if you're putting a man before you. Unless it's equal. You in a healthy relationship, and y'all both are supporting each other and loving each other, and he's helping you get to your full potential, and vice versa, you're helping him. You gotta stop putting being in a relationship above yourself. When you are on your path, the right person is gonna come along and y'all will grow. But you can't be trying to chase these men who are going to come into your life and dim your light. You got to stop putting them before you. You're not going to glow up. You're going to be sad, miserable. You ain't going to want to get up. You ain't going to be cute. You ain't going to do this. You ain't going to do that, because you're too busy chasing up behind a man who probably don't want you, who got 50 other girlfriends. I'm just saying. Look, like I said in the beginning, wake up and put that shit on. Get dressed. Y'all, when I tell you one thing I love and has helped me with my glow up is because I do, content creating, I can just get up and get dressed to film content. And it just makes me feel so good. I feel so pretty. I feel so girly. And now when I'm walking out the house, unless it's like work, I'm getting up and I'm getting dressed. I'm putting that on. I'm putting on my best fit every time I step out of house, unless it's just some chill shit, and then it's gonna be my best chill fit. I stopped going out the house dressing like in a depressing way because it didn't make me feel good. I didn't feel cute. I'm not saying you can't wear sweats and stuff and not feel cute, because when I wear sweats, I dress it up. I make it cute. I make it still feel like, ooh, I still look good. I'm chill, but I still look pretty. Get up and just start getting dressed for no reason. You want to look a certain way. You're trying to achieve a certain look. Get up and practice that look you're trying to achieve. Start putting your outfits together ahead of time. Start mixing and matching your outfits. Change up your style. Become the person you want to be. Get up and put that shit on. Girls, stop being scared to dress your best because you worried about somebody saying, ooh, why you got that on? Oh, you dressed up. Oh, girl, don't be mad because you came out the house looking average. Don't put that on me. That's you, not me. I'm going to put that shit on. Okay? Because when I got that shit on, I feel good. And when you feel good, you just radiate. You have good energy and other people around you can feel it. I just love when people compliment me on my outfit and I know I took my time to put this together and I know I feel good and look good in it, and then somebody gonna be like, girl, your outfit is so cute. That just makes me feel even better. I don't care what nobody says. Compliments make you feel good. Ain't nothing wrong with getting compliments, but you gotta stop dressing how you feel sometimes. When you're in a bad mood, I promise you, them are the times you should definitely get up and put that shit on. Because I'm telling you, when you look at yourself, when you put that shit on, girl, you're not gonna be mad because you're gonna be looking at how good you look, and then you just automatically are going to start feeling good. You cannot glow up and you feel you don't like the way you look, you don't like the way you dress, and no, throw all them clothes away that make you feel ugly. Do it now. Pause the video. I'm gonna give you a couple minutes. Okay, go in your closet. That ugly ass shirt you didn't have from 2005, that big t-shirt, that ugly one that you put on because you ain't in a good mood, throw that shit away. Them big ass, too big of a sweats that you put on because you depressed, throw them away. Go get you some cute little fitted sweats. Go get you some cute little graphic t-shirts and throw that on instead. It's still chill, but it's still cute. It ain't that dingy, old, baggy, raggedy. You know, I know some people like that baggy style, but make it cute. If them your clothes you put on when you depressed, that's not what I'm talking about. It's the clothes when you not feeling yourself, you throw on because you want to look how you feel. Throw that shit away. Come outside, even in the house. I just be getting dressed. This is my second time changing today. Put that shit on. I'm sorry. When you looking good, I'm sorry. Like, I can't be mad long. Something can make me mad, and then I'm gonna look at myself and be like, I look damn good. I look damn good. You so yes, start really loving on yourself and dress to make you feel good. That's what we calling it. Dress to make you feel good. Period. Okay, next. I know a lot of people be asking me like, oh my gosh, Shayla, you're so photogenic. I swear this is so important in your glow up, boo. You got to start practicing your poses. So when you outside and your friends is taking your pictures, you're not overthinking how you going to pose. And so then you outside and you taking them ugly pictures because you don't know how you want to pose. You want to look good all the time. Be at home, get dressed, and practice your pose. Get in that mirror, practice your poses, find your angles, find what angles make you look the best. So when you taking your pictures, you own it. Okay, people always telling me, Shayla, you're so photogenic. Y'all, I'm telling you, like I said, I have posted that picture and that boy was like, damn, like your friends is, you know, and you looking like, and I was like, oh. So I started practicing my poses so that I was ready. When you know how you want to pose, you feel more confident when you taking your pictures. Like, you know that picture ate before you even look at it. You feel me? Like you've been practicing it. Ain't nothing wrong with practicing your pose. Practice your face. Study how you talk and how you look so that when you out in public, you are moving how you know you look good. You look your best. I'm telling y'all, it's really important to practice your poses. It's really a part of your glow up, because when you glow up, okay, like I said, you working on the inside, you working on the outside, and you want people to look at you and be like, damn, she look good. Like, damn, she confident. You know, you practice your poses. It's very important. Like, my pictures elevated so much when I started practicing my poses and learning my looks. It definitely helped my picture glow up game for real. Like, so much. I'm like I said, at the end, I'm gonna show y'all pictures of like every year I could find up until now, and y'all could literally see my glow up. And these are some of the things that I did to reach my glow up to where I am now. Last but not least, envision the person you want to be. What do you want to look like? Because that's what you want to look like, not because social media wants you to look like it. Envision your peak. Envision your peak. Jot those things down, take pictures, make a vision board, and start doing things to get there and checking it off. You have to check yourself. I think a vision board would be a great idea because you're looking at it and you can start like maybe putting a pin in the things that you are doing to get to yourself. And then after so long, once you pinned everything, go and compare who you were before then till now and look at how you grew up. Okay? And I didn't put this on the list, but I just thought of it. Don't be no bum. I know sometimes it's hard to find jobs out here and good jobs, but sometimes you got to start from the bottom and work your way up to get to that good job that you really want, that's going to support your glow up life. You want nice things, or even, I don't want to even just say nice things doesn't mean expensive. You get what I'm saying? You want that nice apartment. You want those nice things in your apartment. You got to have a decent job. And I feel like having a steady income that can support you is a part of your glow up. Sometimes you got to work them jobs where you're not making so much to get that experience. There's a lot of classes that you can take online for free on like Indeed to get certified in certain things. So then you can start putting these type of things on your resume to qualify for better jobs. Start doing those things, ladies. If you're trying to glow up and you feel like you don't have the funds to glow up, start taking little classes where you can get certificates and learning more things to get you those better high paying jobs. Do not feel stuck. Don't feel trapped because you don't think you got them skills. Go get them skills. It's a lot of free classes you can take, or there's classes you can take where it's not that much. And some of these little trainings are only like a couple of hours, some maybe a couple of days, and you can get your skill level up so you can go after those higher paying jobs. Or you may have to work 2 jobs until you can save up enough to where you're comfortable, but still try to start upping your skill set so you can go after those higher paying jobs. And there are places or people out there that can help you word the skills you have in a better high quality way for your resume. So when you are applying for these jobs, your resume sticks out more and your skills are better highlighted in a better, or worded in a way where it amplifies your skills to those higher paying jobs. Okay, so don't feel stuck. Don't feel like, oh my gosh, I can only work, these little bitty jobs making $10, $15, $20 an hour. Okay, start investing into skills that can help you get those better jobs. Because I don't care what nobody say, the more money you make, the more you can invest and pour into your life and do the things you want to do. And that is as well going to help you with your glow up. I'm not saying you to buy designer and all that. I'm not even a designer girly. I love cheap, fast fashion. I don't care what nobody said. I'd rather be able to spend $100 on some clothes and get a bunch of little items than to spend $100 on one item. Now, don't get me wrong. It is certain times where I'll be like, oh, I really like that, I'll spend more money on that item. But for me, I just feel like where I am in life, I love to wear hella clothes, and I'm not finna be spending hella money on designer and getting a little bit of clothes when I can go to these other places and get hella shit, still good quality, to be able to create all these different looks. Why the hell do I need to I put that shit on? I'm gonna make it look like $1,000,000, okay? Because I feel good, my posture good, my pose is good. Boom. Dang, I just thought of something else too I didn't put on the list. Step your hair game up. And I know that take time. Trust me, bitch. Y'all already know. My hair journey has been wild, okay? But start, if you've been feeling like your hair game ain't up to par, start working on that. You want to learn how to do wigs? Get you a little wig head off Amazon. Get you them little cheap ass wigs and start learning how to lay them wigs. Practice, 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 practice until your wigs are start being laid. If you want to, I mean, this is a sew-in and I really like this. My girl who do my sew-in, she only charged like $100. So I don't know if that's friend plug, but start really investing into stepping up your hair game. Invest into better quality hair. Use Afterpay. If you don't want to pay $400 up front, you only can afford maybe $50 or $100 at that time. Use Afterpay on these sites that you can do that. Buy better quality hair and then it'll last longer. It'll look better and you can do more with it. You can dye it. You can, straighten it, curl it. But just do little things that's gonna help you look better. When you look good, you feel good. I don't care what nobody say. Your outside can affect your inside just as much your inside can affect your outside. You have to be working on both. It's a yin and a yang, and your glow up will come. You will become that woman, that girl that you envisioned yourself to be. But you got to, use some of these tips and tricks on this list to get there and stop chasing after these niggas. Stop it. Become the best version of you and the right man will come along. Okay. A lot of times we be chasing after these men because we don't have self-love and we're looking for love from somebody else to fulfill the love that we're missing, that all we have to do is give ourselves. I'm telling you. When I stopped fucking with niggas, when I stopped chasing love, bitch, I grew up. Every time I got out of a bad situation, I grew up. Now I don't go looking for guys. I'm not chasing love. I'm not chasing a relationship. I'm just living my best life, loving me. I get to go to sleep at night, not worried about what a man doing, if a man checking for me, none of that shit. Y'all, it feels amazing. Now, don't get me wrong. I do want a good, healthy relationship that makes me feel just as good as I do loving myself. And if I get with somebody and I don't feel this good, if not better, then I'm not dealing with it. I feel so good. Even on the days where I don't feel my best, y'all. It be days where I'm struggling. It be days where my money's short, but I just put that in the back of my mind and be like, whatever's gonna happen is gonna happen. You feel me? I done been through it all and I'm still here. I didn't fall, lost it all and got it back up so many goddamn times. I need to trust in the Lord and stop worshiping my goddamn problems, because baby, I come through every time and glow up better every single time. So just imagine if I keep up this spirit all the time because I'm not chasing a nigga, how far I could be, how far I could go. And for my ladies out there who you like women, same. You can't be chasing love. It's the same thing. It's a lot of toxic bitches out here too. So I'm just saying, whichever way you swing, the rules still apply. Stop chasing shit. Work on you. Okay, anything that's distracting you, making you doubt you, eliminate it. It got to go. You got to do the hard work to get the glow, okay? You got to weather the storm to get that sunshine and rainbows. You got to do the work. You will reach your glow up. And if you already at your glow up, ladies, comment down below more tips and tricks that you may have used to get to your glow up. Okay, period. So now, y'all, I'm going to just show you guys a bunch of pictures of me over the years so y'all can see my glow up and how these tips and tricks helped me get to where I am now. I hope you guys enjoy these these pictures, and I'll do maybe like some voiceovers and just talk about these periods of my life real brief and tell you guys what I was going through, if I feel like it's needed. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you guys love these tips and tricks. I hope you guys like these girl talks, and I just hope and wish the best for everybody, and that if you're feeling down and like you're just not happy right now, I promise you, babe, I've been there. I'm 30 and I've never been so happier in my life. My teens, my 20s, I couldn't find myself. I'm 31 and I'm just now finding myself. So, and that's okay. And I don't feel no type of way about it. 30 and doing it. Period. All right, y'all. I'm a vibe, you a vibe, we should vibe. So you should what? You should like, comment, share, and subscribe. But only if you want to, only if you want to, only if you want to. If you're watching, that's really all I appreciate. Everything else is extra, and if you do, so I greatly appreciate it. Like I said, don't click off yet. If y'all want to see my glow up journey, I will have that here coming up next. But this is it for this segment of the video. Deuces. Ooh, child, let's get into it. Okay, y'all, so this picture is me in middle school. Y'all, this was around the time where I lost my innocence, where I talk about the V-Car series. That's when this picture was taken, around this time. So you can see, if you look real close, like the sadness in my eyes. When I look at this picture, I know, especially for me, I see so much. Like, I try to be okay with everything that happened to me, but deep down inside, y'all, I was broken. Okay, y'all, I couldn't find any other pictures of me in like middle school. I know I have some, but they at my mama's house. So we gonna fast forward and we gonna skip to high school. Now, I couldn't find no pictures from ninth grade, but this picture right here is from 10th grade. This is when my sister gave me my first wig in '08. Been wearing wigs, okay? Period. So yeah, y'all, I got this wig and I thought I was that girl, and people was talking smack about me, saying, oh my gosh, she wearing a wig, that's crazy. But I didn't care. I didn't care at all. I thought I looked cute. This was at the time where I was hooked on Hello Kitty, and I was hooked on pink, and I was literally wearing pink or Hello Kitty something every day, and I was looking good in my wig. So if y'all want to know one thing about it, I never cared what people said about how I looked. It was just on the inside, I was broken. I just needed a little counseling, a little therapy. Okay, here we go in '09, y'all. This is when I was dealing with Pop-Up and Kevin around the same time when Pop-Up popped up, when Kevin was at my house and all that drama was going on. Yeah, that year, a lot of shit popped off. So here we are, 2010. My junior year. This is when me and Kevin started having rocky situation in our relationship, and we started to break up, and then I was very depressed and I dropped out of high school. This is when this happened. This is when I started going to the beauty school and I started having the drama there. This is that year. So this was around the time that I had found out that Elle had another bitch pregnant. Y'all, I looked so cute here. I was so full. I was thick for once. I was loving how I looked here. I really like this haircut. This was right before I stopped perming my hair, and this was around the time Pop-Up had popped up at my house after I had Dylan, and shit went down. This is around the time where my mama had left me the house to be responsible for me and all my siblings, and none of them was paying no bills. This was right before I moved out into my own apartment. This was 4th of July, and all my family had came over, and we had like a little kickback party to celebrate 4th of July. I was so stressed at the time. As y'all can see, my hair was falling out. I was skinny as hell. I looked sick. I had just moved into my apartment that I had lived in for 10 years. This is when me and Elle started really fighting. This is when I found out about the other girl he possibly had pregnant. And as y'all can see, sis looked tired. Sis looked stressed. Sis just did not look good here. Throughout my glow up journey, it was periods of times where I looked good, and then the next moment I just looked toe up, because one moment I was cool, the next moment I was stressed out and fighting Elle. So y'all will see through this journey like, oh, okay, she look cool here, and then it'd be like, okay, well, what happened? You was just looking cool, and then what happened? So yeah. This is when I fully went natural. I had cut off all those dead permed ends and started really taking care of my natural hair and started my natural hair journey when I was doing like, DIYs with making my own little concoctions to take care of my hair, which I need to get back into because that's what really grew my hair, had my hair thick and strong. But my hair did grow really fast once I did start really taking care of my natural hair. I had tried to do a flexi rod set and it didn't come out how I wanted to. Back then when all the natural girlies was doing all these hairstyles and it just looked so simple to do and it just came out and it looked so cute. Yeah, I was trying. But, it looked cool. It looked decent. But it wasn't like how I thought it was going to be. But your girl was trying. You see me by the end of 2015, as y'all see, I figured out a little natural hairstyle that worked for me. So what I did, y'all, I had bought some clip-ins and I had split them in half and then I put them in each section of my hair and did a twist out, and this how it came out. I love that hairstyle, y'all. It was so freaking cute. This right here is where I effed up in my natural hair journey. So I wanted to flat iron my hair, and flat ironing my hair was not the problem. I had used a Babyliss titanium flat iron, and I didn't know that those flat irons are way more powerful than the regular flat irons, and I had used it on 400, and y'all, I was bumping my hair like every day. This damaged my hair so bad, but y'all, I was just so happy to have my hair straightened. I haven't had straightened my hair in years and years and years and years, so it was just so cool to have my hair straight, and I just was feeling myself. So this is after all the heat damage. My hair started growing back and I just started little by little cutting out all the heat damages and just doing twist outs because they looked really good on me. And I don't know, for some reason at this time I did not think I looked cute in this picture, but I actually look kind of good. This was actually a good period in me and Elle's relationship, y'all. We had went on this Valentine's Day trip. If y'all want a story time about it, I'll give it to y'all. It's not like no drama or nothing. Stuff did happen, but it wasn't no drama. If y'all want the story time on this and I got a bunch of pictures, let me know. That brief moment of happiness ended very quickly. At this point, I'm single. Me and Elle are no longer. We got in a big blowout. At this point, I had been reconnecting with my best friend, Toby, and this was around the time where I was sneaking contraband allegedly into the jail. If y'all didn't hear that story time, you need to go back and listen to it. Very funny. So y'all, 2018, this is when my glow up journey really began, for real, for real. You see me, by the end of 2018, you couldn't tell me nothing. I was that girl. This is when I had first met Cray Cray. I had already met Devin and all that was going on, but this was like a really good period in my life. 2018 was so fun. I was dating. The boys I was talking to was cool at that time. So y'all, this is when I really started learning how to lay wigs. And can y'all believe Miss Burgundy was trying to tell me that my wig was not laid right here when literally it was laid? I mean, it wasn't the best. This was my first wig I ever really laid, but it was cute. Also, this is during the time where I started going through it with the females in the apartments, and a lot of drama started happening with Dylan and the kids and the moms and everything in the apartments, which y'all, I am going to get into them story times next year. I promise. This is at the time where I really started feeling myself, y'all. I started eating better, drinking more water, really pouring into myself. And this is when Cray Cray started acting up and things between me and him start going left. This is when the exes and stuff start popping up and talking about me and saying hella shit. This is at that time. This is at the time where I started kind of switching up my style and really trying to dress good for real, because Miss Burgundy had kept telling me that the way I be dressing was tacky. This is when I started really peeping like, oh, she be sneak dissing. Because the way she was saying it wasn't in like a friendly way. Basically, she was just trying to tell me when I'm around her and I'm out with her, I need to be dressing better. So yeah, also this was the time where me and Cray Cray relationship started really going south, and I was getting over it. I was like starting to just not really care about him like that. So y'all, this was my birthday, and this was the year that Cray Cray ruined my birthday with his funky ass. Y'all, he pissed me off this year. Also, the day after this, y'all, story time coming on this. I'm gonna just tell y'all later, but definitely a story time about this day. So at this point, y'all, I was just in my messy girl era. I was dealing with cray cray and delusional at the same time, and a bunch of drama happened around this time, which story times is gonna come on it. But as y'all can see, my hair was looking good. I was looking full. I was looking thick, y'all. I was looking so good. This was at the time too where I started really practicing my poses and getting my looks together, because I was just like, you know what? I'm about to step my shit up from here on out. Y'all, this is the point I had cut cray cray off. I was nigga free. I was living my best life. I was in Mexico popping my shit, y'all. This whole trip, what I tell y'all, it was so lit. I was showing out. Story time and a mini vlog on this coming soon. Oh, this trip was so lit, y'all. I was literally showing my ass. I was so drunk. I was really doing my big one. This is when, I started doing that self-love. I wasn't worrying about no dude. I was just pouring into me. All my tips is when I was at the peak right here. This was right before me and Delusional got in a relationship. So, y'all, at this point in time, as y'all seen, I was getting thick. Then I started losing all that weight because Delusional was stressing me out. I had got COVID and was sick for 4 months, and so much stuff had happened in between this time. I do got some story times to tell about what was going on during this time. But yeah, y'all, it took me so long to shake back from COVID, and I had slimmed down. But I was like a really good size. This was the time I told that story time where me and Delusional had went to Great Wolf Lodge, and this was also the year I had went to Hawaii with Dylan. This was all going on around this time. So y'all, this is at the time where I had started falling back on all my tips and tricks. I had let Delusional get me all in my head. I start eating. I start getting big. I was just stress eating. I didn't know what to do. I was financially going through it, and then I just did not know how to handle everything. I just started letting go of myself and let chasing love and being in a relationship get the best of me. And as y'all can see in this picture, I look sad. I looked cute, but I looked sad. This was also a day me and Delusional was going to do something with his family, and I didn't really want to go. We had got into it. I was stressed. We had took a walk. Hella shit had happened. If y'all want a story time about it, I'll tell it. But yeah, this is when I found me again and said, fuck that nigga. Do you. This is when I start following all my tips and tricks. I start pouring into me. I start eating better. I start working out. I start doing the things I love to do. This is when I first started doing nails, and this is when I first started doing my YouTube, and this was the beginning of the end of me and Delusional relationship, because I started finding my power and was like, you know what, this is not for me. I'm not happy. My life not going the way it's supposed to be going. Shit just keep going left, and God is trying to tell me that your life ain't gonna change until you drop that nigga. Amen. Hallelujah. January 1st, 2023. Here we are. This was the beginning and the end to so much shit. This was the pivotal changing point in my life this year. Everything in my life changed. Me and Delusional had broke up. This was at the time I started figuring out Miss Burgundy was funny. We had went to a little brunch day party. This was January 1st. And then she started saying hella little shady shit like, oh, you getting big. Oh, you getting your stomach. If you just lose your stomach, you would look better. Is that your real hair? She was just saying shit like that. She was like asking me, oh, let me see your nails. Oh, you did that? Oh, this is when I started peeping game like, oh, she really sneak dissing. She really hating. This is when my YouTube started really popping off, and everything just started changing for me, and I became a little ass bitch, and bitches was mad. This is when I met friend this year. I lost my place this year. I had to move in with my mama this year. I lost my car that year. Just everything was just, I was just losing everything, and I thought it was the end of the world, but it was really the end to the beginning of my new life, new freedom, new peace, new everything. So as y'all can see, your girl looking good, skin glowing, hair long. This is where I just started trusting in God and having faith. Me and friend was at the peak of our relationship. We were so cool, and we talked about God so much. And I do want to thank him for, bringing me closer to God and having a lot of clarity. He was really that friend I leaned on during this hard time. He was really there for me. I really fuck with him. I mean,
our friendship is at a weird space right now, but we still gonna be cool. But I do want to shout him out and just thank him for getting me through that year and being there for me and doing everything that he did for me during that time. I really needed him. He came into my life for a purpose, and I really just found me again. I realized that a lot of things that I held on to, I didn't need. This is when I started learning that, you got to just let shit go. Stuff going wrong is because things in your life ain't supposed to be there, and you got to just let things be. You got to have faith. You got to trust in God, because whatever is intended for you will be. You cannot force nothing that is not for you. And this is when I learned that hard lesson that it's okay to let things go. It's okay to start over. It's okay to cry and let it all out, because at the end of the day, as long as you have faith and you believe in God, you are going to always come back from anything that you go through. Here I am, January 1st, 2024, feeling reborn, feeling like a new woman, feeling like a new person, feeling just like so much shit had just been lifted off my shoulders, free as a bird, to start and rewrite my life. This was the day my son complained one time, and he didn't even complain. He just said, "Mom, I just want my own room again." And this was the day I said, "All right, I got you." And I gave my son that word. I said, "Give me a couple months and we're going to be in our own place." And by the end of January, we was in our own place, in a new car, new everything. So I just want to thank God for everything, for getting me to this point. And I just feel so blessed. I feel so loved. And thank you for all my tribe members. All the love and comments y'all show me down below keeps me going. And I just want to just thank everybody for just fucking with me. Here I am, present day, y'all, drinking my water, eating good, exercising, believing in God, sticking to my word, doing everything I said I wanted to accomplish this year. 6 months in, I'm hitting goals. I'm just living my best life. I'm happy, my son happy. Everything that I'm striving for is unfolded in my eyes. I'm single, ain't got no nigga drama. I'm doing me. And it just feels so good just looking back at where I was this time last year, and I lost everything, and then I have it all back, and I feel so good, and I feel so blessed. I look good. I smell good. I'm doing good. And yeah, y'all, that's my glow up journey. And it was a really hard journey, y'all. I could really cry right now, because just going down memory lane, just seeing my progress is just amazing. And I can't be any happier than what I am right now. And I just hope you guys see my journey, hear my story. And if you're going through it, you just can understand that you're going to go through trials and tribulations in life, but just don't give up. Don't give up. No matter how hard it get, do not give up, because as long as you keep going, you keep working, one day you will get to those goals. Okay, I promise you. You just got to keep going. Life gets so goddamn hard. This was not an easy journey. I am 31 and I'm just now feeling like I'm starting life at 31. Okay, so just hear my story, see my journey, and just know if I could do it, you could do it. Okay. The odds were against me my whole motherfucking life. But you know what? I'm standing tall. I'm believing in God. And I know the dreams I have in my head, if I keep working towards them, one day they will come true. It don't matter if I'm 50. I'm still going, because I'm going to be fine at 50. I'm just letting y'all know. I'm still going to be a bad bitch. So, yeah. If you guys watched this far, thank you so much. I appreciate you all. And I'm going to see y'all in my next video. Deuces.